Kickoff team has come on the field now to
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Winning Circle 731 back in that high school football video. And today, man, we got Star City Bulldogs taking on the Crossett Eagles. We are in great. I would say
let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to
be able
to make the plays.
Go Bulldogs.
More importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He breaks free. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They keep him off balance for the run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Hold.
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
See if he can make a play on this return. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Offense comes out to start this drive. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. The offense starts with excellent field position. Handoff from the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the offense trots back onto the field here. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back to pass. It's Bailey. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over it.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage. What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense ready to start this drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Inside give now from the shotgun. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try and muscle for the first down. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold on.
Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. So incomplete pass on second down, sets up a third and inches. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's contact on the throw.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback still with the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 10 now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the offense trots back out on the field again. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it with the draw play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare, trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Grab behind the line. It's Poe. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And it's taken right around the 35. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Moves out of the pocket. He gets loose. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Snags the quick throw. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That defense in a soft zone coverage, pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Bailey. Nice grab. It's Poe. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And they'll give it to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker and still going. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. No huddle here for the offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Encroachment defense.
So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Here we go.
Caught behind the line. It's Thornton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go, third short in the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout by the defense.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On the run, it's Robinson. A change of direction. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
One play, they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense trots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. It's a draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle, but 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Let's go! Let's go!
It's a draw. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here.
On the ready.
And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that third down and up for the first down. And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Set to kick this one.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. It is third down and forever. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Just able to get it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the
thinking,
quarterback.
what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Run the
Bad
football here, work the clock instead.
Bad call.
Force
Bad
it into
call.
coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds his man. It's Montgomery. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Down play, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know it's
swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. 2nd down now after the sack. Play fake, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Grinding away with a running game. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Bailey. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense would call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You hope you make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. Offense back out there trying to get something going. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And it's a kneel down. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.